Audio is good? Yeah. I think it's good. Winking. All right. What is up? How are y'all doing? Welcome to, make sure I don't want to turn that off. Make sure, text-to-speech, late night stream. That's what we're doing. We have a full windshield with front doors. So this thing was an all-day drop-off. I had a family function to run to. So I did the back half already. So again, we're just doing some front doors and a windshield in carbon. Figured we'd get a late night stream going. So yeah, I don't know. Welcome. Why does it keep flagging somebody's comments? They're not even saying anything bad. Weird. But how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. There's a bunch of people here for a Sunday night stream. This is not going to be a regular thing. Maybe one day, but not anytime soon. So, wow, we got a bunch of people. Yeah, Tint Pro, Patrick, Hi Lonesome, Dylan, Tracy, Juan, Matt, Twitch Gang. Oh, we have some Twitch viewers too. Travis, Tracy, Washington. What's up? So yeah, I figured I'd just kind of get right into things. Yeah, carbon windshield, late enough already. Let's, gotta get this done basically before 8 a.m. So I got all night to work on this. But, I should mention, we're gonna be doing the windshield a little bit differently. Been tried out a slightly different technique. Kind of improved on my reverse roll, so I'll go over that in this stream. Today was my first time playing around with Avery Dennison NR Nano Ceramic. Did you ever play around with this film? I installed it on my car and noticed it was very hazy. I have not played around with their ceramic, actually. I've used their... Ooh! Super chat! Sorry, really quick. I haven't played around with Avery Dennison's ceramic, but I have used their NR Pro, which has a little bit of carbon in it, and also their NR. But I don't know, I heard some iffy things too about their ceramic, so that's why I never even looked at it. JR? With the $3 super chat. Oh, with a super sticker, fist bump. Wha-bam. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. It's a great way to start things off. What do you do for tight seals? Just at a Volkswagen Jetta? The Jetta is always kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. So the bottom seals especially. I wouldn't blame you if you pulled the panels or pop the seals on those. I cut them a little bit slim. Don't tuck too far down and it's generally okay. But there's a lot of practice on VWs. BMWs and Audis, but the VWs, the Jettas, are notoriously annoying on the front, especially a couple of the older models. Yeah, I know. It's nice to be live when everybody else is at home. Yeah, somebody recommends pulling the sweep set on that one. Oh, we got another one. Hey! Tracy with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Thanks for responding to my question on the Facebook group about the Chrysler 300. Hoping to hear back from the guy and get that job. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, so Chrysler 300s generally are pretty easy, especially the modern ones. There's one older one where the third brake light is kind of pressed tight against the glass. And if it's the one that's super tight, you might have to pull the deck lid if you know how, or you can get behind it with like what's called a red devil. It's like a painter's, it's an old school painter's tool that's really helpful for that. T-Jet, thank you for the $4 super chat. Dude, we got a bunch of them right off. People are digging nighttime streams. No, this isn't going to be a thing. This isn't a regular thing. But I'm glad you all appreciate this one. Floor gang. The floor is pretty awesome. I'm very proud of it. Everybody that has come into the studio they notice the floor and they compliment the floor. It has been like a huge thing that has been, I don't know, it's just been like, it kind of, I feel like it separates this place a little bit from just any other garage, you know what I mean? So when they come in, they're like, they're at a house, and then if anything, they're like, hey, this is cool. He like cares about what he's doing. So yeah, it's been cool. Mark, again, we got another super chat. Mark with a $5 super chat. Is it going to be more cost effective having a pro do my sedan and a truck if I don't plan on doing any other vehicles? Yeah, it's always going to be more cost effective having a professional do it if you don't want to learn how to do it yourself. More often than not, there's like, most people on their first car, they have a hell of a time. They crease the film, they don't shrink it properly. Installing that, you get a bunch of dirt. It's a skill that takes a lot of practice. So even when you're using the kits, it's just definitely recommend having a professional do it. By all means, if you want, try it yourself and you'll have a lot more respect for it. But yeah, like, it can be expensive to go get done properly, but there's a reason why it costs what it does. I got to do 2019 Subaru Impreza for the first time. I'm more worried about the quarter windows, but it's going to cut them exact. Yeah, those front quarters honestly can take me longer than the roll downs. I cut them exact too, and you can take like a heat gun and like a plastic tool and just try and loosen them up a little bit. But you don't need to like tuck into those gaskets or anything. Any of those rubber set seals, cutting exact, like, you're not going to see any gaps or anything. So you should be good. Washington with a $2 super chat. Bro, thank you. Can't wait to get my glass aid. Order it last week. Yeah, I'm sorry. So anything that was ordered on Friday is going out first thing tomorrow morning. I put out all the orders from Thursday, Friday morning, but anything that came in Friday, I just did not have time to get them out. But, you know, that's kind of how the weekend goes sometimes. So I will get it out first thing tomorrow morning. I got respect, man. This is cool stuff. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm a beginner tinter, and I've been using Global 1-ply, and it creases easily. Should I try a 2-ply or just try a new company? 1-ply is always going to be a little bit more flimsy, but you can still learn a lot from installing 1-ply. But it definitely, like, most films that you're going to install as a professional are going to be like a 1.5 mil film or a 2-ply. So yeah, it would be good to pick some up and just practice with that too. But it doesn't need to be an expensive 1.5 mil film, but just it would be more similar to whatever you're going to be using. Panda Bear, God, they just keep coming. I'm just gonna end the stream early. We're good. Bye. Panda Bear with a $2 super chat. Big shout out to Chris G. Who's Chris G? Well, big shout out to him. You think Pro Tinter would ever get a new vehicle and taking it to another shop to have it tinted? Well, we got all types of people watching, so who knows? I ordered 2 your glass aids. Just got them yesterday. Oh, awesome. Hope you like it. We're going to be using it on this windshield, because the last thing I want to do is scratch a Suburban windshield. I see the Suburban does tinting with rain guards. Get in your way. It usually takes me a little longer. They used to. Yeah, you're right. These ones have rain guards. Let's see. Let's see if this... We're gonna take a leap of faith here. Hey, look at that. It just worked. Yeah, so this has those rain guards on it. But these are the in-channel ones too, and they're not the WeatherTech ones that go all the way down the sides. So these are going to be the stick-in ones, and if I were to remove these, I'd have to stick them back on. So we're just going to leave them be. Hey, Matt, it literally takes me 6 to 7 hours to tint one car. Anything I do to cut down time, I tint outside. Well, That's thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. I don't know if it's gone off yet. I'm waiting for it. Maybe I missed it. But it says it in the thing, so hang on, I'm waiting. Did it play it? Did I miss it? Hang on. Oh, maybe it did it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry. I'm going to make sure. I think what happened was I was on the other screen when it went off. So here, I'm going to do this. Ooh, there you go. We're going to replay it. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. So TJ says it takes him literally 6 to 7 hours to tint one car. Anything that I can do to cut down that time, I tint outside. Well, one, get inside. I know that's not exactly going to be the easiest thing for you to do, I'm sure, because you're not tinting outside for the fun of it. But that is, it's really hard to tint outside. It's really hard to practice outside. You have a lot more fighting against you, especially on like hot days if you have the sun beating down on the car. You need to find shade. You really need to try and take the car inside. And then the next thing is just going to be a lot of repetition. So if you can practice on your own car, take a stopwatch, time yourself, try to take steps to speed yourself up. I mean, in the first year, the first car I ever did took me 6 hours. And there's a lot of being under pressure, which is what got me to speed up. And constantly being under pressure was something that helped me speed up over time. So I wouldn't be as quick as I am today if I didn't actually force myself to speed up. So it's just one of those things where sometimes you can set a stopwatch and try to force yourself to not be as careful and make mistakes, and then you kind of learn from that and push yourself forward. But it's a challenging thing for sure. Thank you, though, for the $5 super chat. Practice, practice, practice. Everybody will tell you. Just, you got to keep on practicing. But get inside if you can. I mean, here we're in a full-size garage. I mean, I had an apartment garage. There's a number of things that you can try and do where you can pull clients in, whether it be at their own houses and stuff like that. So find a place that you can actually tint indoors. It'll help immensely in that. Hey Matt, where did you get that heat box demo? Ooh, I can type it for you. I got it from Tint Depot. They sent that one out to me actually. I really like it. It's super like fancy looking. Let's see. Is this it? Yes, there, go there. This is my Tint Depot link. It'll have like a list of all my recommendations. They said they were putting the heat box on there. If it's not on the recommendations list yet, you can go to their site and then just search it. It'll pop up, just search heat box. What tint to use for starting a business? Something better. So if you're gonna be installing on customers' cars, I definitely suggest something like Geo would be great. Tint Depot also has lots of films that you can use that are good too. I would establish your baseline at least at a color stable lifetime warranty film. I don't want to install anything less than that. Keep your pricing up a little bit higher. That way you can position yourself. You might have a harder time getting jobs initially, but you're going to position yourself in a way where your clients are better right off the get-go. You're not playing with low prices, people that are going to fight you and all that. I'm so over that. What about the labels too? Oh, I printed those out myself, just off of a little label printer. Yeah, I don't know. I happen to have a label printer, so that's what I put on there. But yeah, the label printers are all over the place. That video with the heat box is seriously killer. I've sold several ceramic jobs with it since yesterday. Since yesterday? Dude, it's been like not even 24 hours since it's been posted. Has it? It hasn't been posted. Oh, wait. No, it has. It's been like a full day. Oh, my God. Really? That's awesome. Is it not good to use? God, there's so many questions right now. You guys are crazy active. All right, we're going to get started, but is it not good to use faucet water? No, okay, so it depends on where you live. Blanket statement would be, yeah, usually it's fine, but I don't have well water for the most part. It's city water. So it generally is okay here, but you're gonna make sure you don't have any like hard calcium bits or something like that. I don't know. You can sometimes have sediment build up or something. But for the most part, it's been fine. Especially because you have like an inline filter on your spray tank anyways that helps filter out a lot of shit too. All right, so we're gonna put on the GoPro. It's already set up, so we can just jump into things. I haven't really sold the ceramic yet off of it. I've sold a lot of carbon though. This is a full carbon job with a full windshield, so it's awesome. You need a haircut. Don't I know it? I haven't had a haircut since February. Oh my, holy shit. Hi Lonesome, $20 super chat. Dude, that's amazing, thank you. Matt, what kind of tint is good for a frustrated amateur such as myself? I've been using Lexan, but they are always out of stock. Really? Damn, they're moving a lot of film then. So Lexan is, it's a good economical film. You can learn a lot off of it, but one thing people will note from using it is it doesn't shrink as easy as a color stable dyed film. So get yourself a good color stable dyed film. It's gonna be a lot more user friendly. So Tint Depot has it, GeoShield has it. GeoShield's is Classic Pro, and we're gonna be using that pretty soon here. Avery Dennison NR is a great film. It's a little bit trickier to shrink than like Classic Pro. And then also GeoShield's, oh no, sorry. Tint Depot's, what is it called? Hang on, I'm trying to think of what it's called. They have a color stable Depot. Well, see, the thing is, too, there's been a lot of slowdowns, and we're just getting back into everything. So there's like a huge demand for window film right now, and all the Superior Charcoal. So Tint Depot Superior Charcoal is a hell of a film. So pick up some of that. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but you know, when you're installing a better film, you ask more money for the job too. So it's definitely worth it. And also, it's just, dyed films tend to shrink the easiest out of anything because there's just less extra stuff in it. All right, so we're gonna get started on here. I'm gonna still answer your questions while we're going. Keep in mind that when I'm talking, I can't necessarily hear what everybody's saying because I have to like talk over what's going on my headset. I can hear all the questions, but sometimes I just miss them because I'm covering something else and there's a stream delay. So keep that in mind. Feel free to re-ask your questions. Also, please, what it would really help is if you shared this stream on Facebook too, off like the Tint Stuff Facebook page and stuff like that too. That would be a big help. And yeah, we're gonna jump into things. So where's that GoPro? Yay. Okay. Yeah, so Lexan, like when you get to the top edges really is when Lexan starts to bunch together. That's always the toughest for most films. But Lexan in particular kind of like peaks together and you have to put a lot more heat. Then as soon as you use a color stable dyed film, and I keep harping on color stable because I don't want to see a bunch of people picking up cheap dye. Get something a little better. It's much worth it. Yeah, we have to have the door open and it's like, we're nighttime streaming today. This thing, unfortunately, does not fit all the way in the garage, so we have to leave it open. Looking to start my own film distribution company? Good luck. There's a lot of reboxed film out there. A lot of it comes from Gwari out of India, Eastman here in the US, China, South Korea. Avery has its own manufacturer out of Israel. But we're gonna prep this windshield first, and then we're gonna do these doors, and then we're gonna do the windshield. Super chat, $2. Bro, thank you. Did a Silverado windshield like yesterday. Oh, awesome. This is going to be very, very similar to that, if not the same. Did I have to heat shrink the 1965 Ford Falcon front windows? Oh, that old video. I'm pretty sure I did a little bit. I also had to do those like 4 or 5 times, I'm sure. Wait, let me get this. Oh, we got another super chat. Super chats are coming in hot. Let me get to that. Why are we using white tape? This is a special white tape. Description. Video description. We'll teach you all about it. T-Jet, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. And then Unknown TV with the $5 super chat. Thank you. How did you first learn tint? Do you recommend attending a tint school or learn on your own? I want to learn, don't know where to start. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna link my Tint Depot link again. Here is a list of recommendations of tools and supplies that I would recommend. They're gonna cost some money, obviously, but all in on like with some professional squeegees and stuff, it's only gonna cost about $250, which, as far as a lot of industries go, is insanely cheap. Film is what's gonna cost you the most, but honestly, just pick up some of their inexpensive film, and just start watching videos and practicing at home. And then after you do that for a little bit, then attend like a class. So you can learn everything from home with a lot of hard work and a lot of practice. What a class is going to do is going to point you in the right direction, but I think they're most effective after you've already played around with some film. Because if you're brand new going to like a 3-day class, there's so much information that can make it a challenge to get used to. Some people are different, and going to a class right away helps. Eddie says, I started learning from Matt and Jason from Chicago Auto Pro. Super helpful in getting started. All tips and tricks for 3 days. Oh, dude, that's awesome. It was good to meet you there. So Eddie, he attended the window tint clinic that we had in Chicago, which was kind of like a one-off event. Don't know when there would be a next one quite yet, but yeah, so some people just take to it really, really easily, and some people need a little bit more time. So I can't say what type of learner you are, but I think it's always good to just pick up some stuff, because a class is going to cost you at least $1,000 or more. So it's a long explanation of that. What heat gun do you use? Right now I just use the cheaper Wagner ones, $20 Wagner. The Porter cables are a good choice too as well. Above that, Fusion's got a heat gun, and the Steinels are also a good heat gun from what I hear. But you have to, like, don't mess around with like this $40 to $100 range. Go above that if you're gonna spend more on a heat gun. Seems like there's a lot of features in like the $40 to $100 range that you just don't need. You always, whatever heat gun you use, just crank that sucker up. All right. Let's see. I'll say that I wasn't 100 or wasn't a perfect tinter, but Matt was correct. It was 1,000% pointing me in the right direction to learn how to come very good. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so like he said too in the comments, the class is great at pointing you in the right direction, helpful with, you know, important information that you should know. And we're there to kind of like basically show you right then and there what a mistake would be and how to fix it. But it's still a lot of finesse and work to get good at tinting. So practice, practice, practice. That's why it's good to like pick up some film, try it out, and then definitely, if you think you need it, go take a class. Just because there's not really very many economical classes, I guess. Like, there's no long-term programs, and there's no, like, they're all like short burst classes, so they're all like micro classes. So I don't know if this is tall enough. I feel like it might be. So this is a 40-inch roll. And what we're gonna find out is if this is tall enough. This should be right about here. I did it on the back doors though, but it was close. I learned from working in my garage and now it's super easy. Hell yeah, dude. And that's the point of the challenge, or the channel. I want everybody to just be able to learn, go out and get it. Yeah, classes generally are anywhere from 400 to 500 per day. Ooh, we are good. But see, the thing about why classes are priced the way they are is it's all supply and demand, right? We need a fair amount of students, but also there's only so many people that one tinter can actually teach, so it's very personalized. So like the class that we had like 13 people, which might be the largest tint class that's ever been hosted. I don't know. I haven't heard of one quite like that. So usually they're pretty small and you can make more money tinting. So they have to be priced appropriately. But it's true. Out of this little garage, we're doing about, right now we're doing about 500 a day. Any day that I tint out here, I'm averaging about 500 right now. Because I'm only taking like 2 appointments, really. 2 small appointments, like a full car and then like a set of doors or something. It's kind of funny. Was that a gun? You guys hear that? I think people are getting shot out there. We've been hearing fireworks lately. 3 days? No, 3 days is definitely not enough time to completely learn how to tint. But like I said, you're gonna get pointed in the right direction from a class, but you should 100% go into a class. What was I saying? Yeah, so 3 days, you get a lot of good information. And it'll help speed you up if you already know how to tint. It'll point you in the direction if you're just learning. But no, like being a full-time tinter can take, 6 months to a year of practice. So you're never gonna get that out of a class. Classes are just meant to point you in that direction. Hey, we got a super chat. Whoa. Dude, what the fuck? Y'all are crazy tonight. Hang on, I'll get to both of those super chats in just a quick second. I see them, but I don't know what they say, so... Oh, man. You guys are awesome. Mark, holy shit. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. $20. All right, let's go back to here. Mark, with the $20 super chat, opened my own tint business about a month ago. I got so busy so quick, I had to hire a helper. I immediately made him subscribe to your YouTube channel. Just want to say thanks, and you're killing it. Keep it up. Wait. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Congrats. Congrats on opening the shop. I'm glad you're doing well from doing that's awesome. And having somebody else subscribe, thank you. But that's super cool that you got your own place now. That's awesome. A lot of people work a long time for that. Solutions with a $5 super chat. Is there anything I should look out for installing 2-ply for the first time? Started practicing with 1-ply. I've done about 10 cars with 1-ply. All right, cool. No, you're doing great. All right, so with 2-ply, 1.5 mil film, you're gonna notice that it's like a little bit more rigid. It's harder to bend, but most films are like that. So it's gonna be a little bit more challenging to maneuver it in the sides and seals and stuff like that without getting creases in it. But for back windows, it's gonna hold together a lot better. So you might notice it's actually easier on back windows, a little bit more challenging on doors, but that's really the biggest difference. Awesome. Awesome, thanks for answering my questions, bro. I was watching you in the Philippines video earlier with a Honda Civic. I was laughing. I'm Filipino living in Ohio. Thanks, man. That's cool. I've met so many Filipino people since with my wife, and she points them out all the time. Too. Hang on. Okay, we're back. Love Filipino culture and Filipino food and all that stuff. We're really sad. My buddy posted a picture of getting Jollibee, but we don't have a Jollibee in the state of Michigan, so we're very sad. We have to go on some adventures for a Jollibee. Yo, I guess I found my streaming hours. I think I have to stream now at 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday. Fuck me. And it's just because everybody is not working. Maybe I'll start to ask for some overnight drop-offs, but like, good God. It's nighttime, bro. I'm gonna get this. There we go. It's amazing how you've been doing it for 10 plus years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going on. Is it 12? No, I think it's 11. I always get confused. But it's definitely over 10 at this point. Have to go to Virginia or Chicago? Yeah, Chicago actually. So when we were out at the tint clinic, we drove 40 minutes to go up to Jollibee. We had to have it before we went home. I love getting spicy chicken from them. But the funny thing is, when we're in the Philippines, McDonald's has better spicy fried chicken than even the Jollibee does. Go figure. They need to move that here. Oh, we did these normal, so I can shrink these up and down. I was getting ready to shrink these sideways. We don't want to do that. We're going to shrink these normally. Yo, you guys are crazy tonight. Normally, like, my streams are somewhat active, but like, oh, keeping up. But yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna be doing a slightly different, or a more thorough version of a reverse roll. on the windshield. Just something that I kind of played around with, and it's probably somewhat unnecessary. But I just, like, I did 2 of them, and they turned out so good. We have the best McDonald's in the Philippines. I know it. Like, no joke. It's a wonder why they don't offer spicy fried chicken here. They do the Mighty Wings every once in a while, but it's unfortunate. Is 2-ply better to adjust the film when installing the back window? 1-ply creases easily when adjusting? Yes, that's 100% right. So 1-ply is a lot more like tissue paper, where like a 2-ply, like you say 2-ply, but really like 1.5 mil film. They're just thicker, they're more rigid, so you see like this isn't going to crumple up as easy. So when you get it on the glass and you slide it into place, it holds its structure a little bit better. But that makes it more challenging for tucking it into seals and stuff like that. So, all right, let's get some plastic. Did you tint your back window? Oh, I did. So this is my current display for film. So we got 50, 35, 20, and 5. Just noticed that you were live, stopping by to say hi. Thanks, man. Have a good night. But yeah, so this this was like a couple hour project. I cut individual pieces, put a ruler on the board, and then cut them all together on the outside, and then layered them on the inside. I think there's a bug. So one thing I'm worried about is mosquitoes, but it's a cooler night. Oh, look at this. We got a moth here. Come on, dude. Imagine getting one of these guys in your tent. So for all you nighttime people, this stuff, the stuff that I just put on the door, it's called Carpet Shield. I bought it at Lowe's. Literally thin, sticky plastic that's meant to stick to carpet and then release clean. There's my scrubby. Love the space. Great work, looks amazing. Thanks, man. Have you ever used the Fusion Redline squeegee? I have, and it didn't last me very long, unfortunately. It's really an installation squeegee. So one thing I've been trying to come around to is the use of 2 squeegee blades. I've always used just the 1 squeegee blade for cleaning and installing, but I'm coming around to it just because scratches can be an issue. So what you guys normally would see me install at places like the glass shop is a good sturdy color stable dyed film, right? Well, on films that are have a little softer scratch coat or something, I don't know. I noticed this carbon would scratch sometimes. So what I've been trying to do is keep 1 squeegee for cleaning the glass and 1 for installation, so I respect it a little bit more. It's just the types of films that I were installing. So people always heard me recommend like the Fusion Flat Out, and I still love that squeegee. I think it's fantastic and I use it all the time. But there's certain films that can't take as much abuse as other films. How many times do you accidentally touch the carpet shield to itself and have to get another piece? Oh, too many times. I'm getting used to it. I really like having it on that roll. But yeah, it's not the greatest of solutions. It's really quick though, because it'll stick to mostly everything, but there's something better. There's definitely something better out there. This is so-so. Somebody left me an email, though, of something that I have to check out. So we will forever be in the pursuit of something that works a little better. What should we wipe? We should wipe it with this one. The way you cut it is genius, though. Yeah. Man, even then, sometimes when you pull it, like, I cut it so the two tabs sit there, and then I just try and separate it. But yeah, it's not not perfect. I have something better to protect the dash. Can you shoot me? Can you send me an email, maybe? Or because I'll never remember otherwise. Plus, I don't hear usernames right now, so it could be anybody. Oh, you know what you do? Post it in the group, in the Facebook group, the window tint stuff Facebook group, and tag me, and I'll see it for sure. What's this stuff on the scrubby pad? It's called Squeaky Monkey Rewind to Raw, which is a mouthful. It's a glass scrubbing compound, so just Google Squeaky Monkey and you'll find it. Do I reuse the carpet protector? No, I just toss it. It gets too frustrating and it gets damp. I mean, you could dry it out and reuse it. But it's kind of a lost cause sometimes. Plus, it's not very expensive either. So they have a 200-foot roll and they have 50-foot rolls. I've noticed the 200-foot roll is kind of really hard to unroll. Like, the farther you go in the roll, the like, more pain in the ass it is to use. So I ended up picking up three of the shorter rolls, which ended up being just as expensive as one long roll. A lot of people on YouTube. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I guess I found my streaming hours. You know what I might do, though? I might be able to set off... Oh, come on. Don't... I need you to just go down a micro smidge. Don't you love that when it just decides to tack up? There we go. It was grabbing that edge. Maybe I can set something to have a drop off every once in a while at night. Whoa. Hang on, I think there's a super chat. I will get to you in just a second. I totally missed whatever it was, but I heard the sound. So give me a second. But the question or the statement that I caught from somebody was somebody said they need to learn how to peel the film with their teeth. They can only flick at it with a knife or their finger. Bro, I'm opposite. I want to learn how to do it with my fingernail, but it's so inconsistent. I would much rather just flick at the corner. I hate having to use my teeth. Oh, we should probably heat this up just a smidge. So we got this visor here, and what they can do is put too much pressure, and if the film's wet, it'll either shift it down or cause it to bunch up. So we're just gonna make sure it's tacked up. Oh, did somebody buy Glass Aid? Was that, no? What was that noise? Hang on. What? I could have sworn there was like a car sound. Maybe that was literally just outside. Huh. You know, sometimes we have crazy car noises out here. It sounds just like the stream. I bought 36 by 100 foot. Do you think I could use 30 feet of the roll and half or use it for the windows? Re-roll old two. Sorry. I'm having a hard time understanding what the question is. But I use 36 by 100 feet all the time. I split that in half for the doors, for most car doors. And then it fits the back window really well too, and you get some extra for the quarter windows. It had to have been a car out here then. I have noise canceling headphones, so it kind of muffles everything that's going around, but I heard a car noise. Something outside by me was the sound. You know, I Googled a lot to find some like super chat sounds, but I swear if I sat outside long enough and just left a record on, like I'd have all sorts of car noises to post on stream. People just like fucking drag up and down streets around here. Why does this seem... No, I think we're okay. Maybe I'm just crazy. Is this short? Is this gonna be short? This is short. What happened? I think this is short. Bro, this is short. What the fuck happened? Oh. Yeah. Fuck me. Well, if this is short, that means that one's short. I don't think this window is rolled up all the way. Something I noticed, but I didn't even press. We're just a hair short. I can't have that. Guys, I need you to do me a favor and leave F's in chat for this one. So, no, I can't blame that visor. No. So, it's not that the seal sits lower. It's that I think the window was down a little bit when I cut these out. And I can't even prove that at this point. I just have a hunch. Or it shifted when I rolled it down. So, one or the two. Regardless, we'll just cut these out again. Thank y'all. Oh, thank you guys. That means a lot. Lots of F's in chats for that one. Yeah, oh, I can't have that shit out of here. Are you kidding me? That would, no, we don't put bad work out of here. And if anybody's got a complaint, we fix it. Period. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I let a bad job out of here. Just cause like, you know, if somebody's upset, I can't have that. Okay, so we'll do this again. We know how to cut out windows. What do you do if you can't get a car in enough and the wind is blowing? I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't think it's gonna be a problem because this place is kind of like snug. You know, it's not like a wind tunnel. There's walls here. But working towards the back could definitely be kind of an issue. So thanks guys for not like berating me with shit for messing up some windows. I appreciate it. Oh, I have, yeah, okay. So it's a good good segue, right? What have you left that you're not proud of? It was never easy for me to do. So whenever there was an issue with tint, because I can see the train wreck happening, right? When you're new, you're always like, there's always going to be imperfections. And when you're new, you have more imperfections, and you can only do so good of a job sometimes with the time that you have. So it's just when that time comes, you know, you'll have a little extra dirt or whatever in the window. But yeah, that's happened plenty of times where I was like, ugh, I don't know if he's going to be okay with that. I don't know. And then what I do is I sit back, right? And then I basically keep eyeballing the parking lot waiting for the car to leave. And then if it leaves, I'm like, whew, okay, good. But then eventually sometimes some of those things come back. Oh, let's make sure this is a little bit lower this time. But for the most part, it's been dirt, I guess. Extra speckles that you're just not proud of. But when you have like a day, when you work for a company, they have so many cars that they want you to get out, and you just kind of have to move on with your day. So you do the best you can with the time that you have. But they also got to understand that they need to have, it's a give and take. They need to allow enough time to ensure that you can do a proper job, but they also need to bank that you'll be able to do that job within a certain amount of time. And then sometimes there's only so much you can do, and then you're working on vehicles late. I've worked many late days. Ooh, super chat. That was a super chat. But on this one, it would have been like a slight gap at the bottom by that seal. And it's like, in some angles, you wouldn't be able to see it. But here's what's really comforting. When you get enough... Ooh, was that a mosquito? Ooh. When you get enough for a job that allows you all the time you need, and you don't really have to, like, you can take your time. And you can make it look as good as you possibly want it to. That's nice. All right, so let's go cut these out, because we got some bigger cuts. And we can also... Robert, thank you. Learned everything from you. Wanted to give back a little to show my appreciation. Thanks, Matt. Bro, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. That means a lot. What I hope for all you guys is that you can go make your own. Everybody, there's plenty of work for everybody. And you know, one thing I've really noticed is I've been getting a lot of people at least commenting about, like, customers and inquiries commenting about ceramic and carbon, and that's because a lot of people are now installing. So this is a field where the more people there are and the more people that are holding to prices and trying to bring a better market, the better it is for everybody. It's fantastic. Everybody always gets worried about prices going down and cheap shops and stuff like that. Dude, I have just seen it get better. Okay, I think we're still a little left. It's a long cut. Yeah, there. Now that's straightened out a little bit more. Cool. Shorten this up just a hair. All right, let's peel these apart. Let's go shrink them, and let's get back to where we are. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to change out that GoPro battery again. Two doors in a windshield, and I'm sure we're like at least an hour in. Does Geo make shorter rolls? Yeah, they do. You can get it cut any way that you want. I've never really had to deal with 40s. I've always used 36s. But it's kind of nice. It's got its ups and it's got its downs. So it's nice that I can cut 2 doors vertically off of 140. That's cool. Did I get that one? Yes I did. Yes, I did. My videos are the only ones that you watch? Aw, that's nice. But seriously, you can watch everybody else's. The whole point is like everybody needs to learn how to do this. Well, everybody that wants to learn how to do this should be able to learn how to do this. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's crazy too, right? So some people are worried about their own competition and whatnot. There's a really good guy in this area named Chris. He's from a place called Tag. We go a little ways back. We competed against each other in a local Lumar competition, and he ended up winning one of the years, which was awesome. And he heard I was in this area, and he's all booked up, and he was sending me leads, probably still is, for at least a week since he was backed up. And like I got way busy. So just good friendly competition. Like I can't get everything done, he can't get everything done. People want to get shit done. There's definitely enough cars. People are always changing out cars every year. Well, not every year, but you know what I mean. Lots of new leases, lots of new cars. Wow. A lot of good testimonies in chat. Holy shit. Matt and Patrick's videos. Matt's videos. Now I'm doing 10 cars a week. Damn. Fucking get it. My current goal is to try and improve the stream a little bit. And then get rid of those cars, and then I can free up some driveway space, and I can manage a couple more, like a couple appointments at a time. Have you ever used ASWF film? Oh, ooh, yeah. Bad story with them. You should Google the term UV bloom, because I learned what that was from them. Whoa, I tint on the side and I booked out 2 weeks? Hell yeah. Should think about full time, right? But you know what I've noticed? So the way that I have it set up right now is I still have the glass shop that I take care of 2 days a week. And then I have these live streams where I try and book a car farther out, like a good 3 hours. So I have longer intentionally so I can try and stream it. It's kind of tough to manage. So this week there were no live streams this past week. I intended doing one on Saturday, but again, there were some issues where the times I didn't have enough time to stream and also take care of the next appointment. So I ended up just like kicking back and just tinting. And I'll tell you what, I love doing both. It's super fun to come on and stream and set aside that time, but it's also really nice to kind of go on my autopilot and just get shit done. So I'm a bit of a mixed bag right now. God damn. It unplugged. Don't do that. It's 7:35 here, which means it's 10:35 here. But I told my wife this was going to be a later night. Made sure that was okay before going on, because it's like it's family time. But this was just one of those jobs that like. So he called like 5 days in advance, and I was like, my main time slots were booked up, but he wanted the full SUV, and I was like, you want to bring it to me on Sunday and leave it till Monday? And he said, sure, because I gotta actually take tomorrow off. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. My mommy said it's bedtime, and I said, get out of my room, Mom. And then she beat you over the head and said, get the fuck to bed. And you said, okay, sorry. We're using the carbon. So I've had I had a guy ask about ceramic, and then I got a bunch of ceramic, and then my ceramic job unfortunately fell through, and it was really annoying. And I thought I would have another ceramic job lined up, but it hasn't happened yet. But I'll tell you what, I have used lots of ceramic to sell carbon. So I have it here in case, but I'm like, I want to use it. I want to sell it, but I've had a real easy time upselling into carbon. So I know it's only a matter of time before I start getting some ceramic jobs. But most people right now, when I show them this demo and take a couple minutes to explain things, yeah, it's a real quick sell right into carbon. It's amazing. I should show you guys. People that saw the demo already know. But the demo with the meter is unreal. And I know I'm not the first person to do this. I don't want to take credit for this. But there's not I haven't really seen it talked about very much. So let me I'll show you guys in this stream, I think. Would be good. It's real quick. And then somebody in my group said, how do you have any, I can't believe people have fucking time to do that. And it's like, yeah, we do. Especially when you make more money. What's the difference? We're gonna get a lot of people asking. The biggest difference, the biggest staple difference is heat rejection. They have their own looks to them. You guys, this is nice. This is the sticky plastic. Oh no. What is going on here? This is, I haven't had it like wrap around my hose like that, but that's not encouraging. Yeah, so the biggest God damn it. All right, we're rethinking this whole sticky plastic, right? There we go. Here, let me tint. I want to. So this is the heat box. Oh yeah, I don't have it plugged in. So this is the heat box. You spin it around with all the different shades. You have this meter. Boom, you turn it on. You show them the different films with the meter. And basically, the better the film, the less heat that you feel. That's the demo. I want to show it better than that, of course. But I have a video on the Facebook group right now. And also, everybody in chat, for at least like coming to my aid on explaining some of that. Can you explain windshield installation? Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this whole windshield live. Still no trash can? Shut up. Shut up, man. Of course there is. This is so clean, you can't even see it. The floor looks sick, that's new? Yes, so new people coming into the stream every once in a while, people see this. Yes, we have added this fucking amazing floor. This is a race deck floor. It is, big upgrade. Did I say this was not my new stream time? This is absolutely my new stream time now. We're doing streams every Sunday night. We're always doing night streams from now on. Hell, dude. It makes sense. All right. Did I notice 135? No, because I'm busy tinting, bro. But thanks for the update. I don't have time. We're gonna have to make sure we don't mess up this windshield. God, I hope I don't mess up this windshield. Tint church every Sunday night starting at 9 p.m. That's when y'all need to attend your tint church. Tinting a S550. Ooh, nice. S-Class. Love the S-Classes. Yeah, so I tinted this. This is my display, and as you notice, it's slightly tilted. It was going so well. It was going so well. And then I like psyched myself out. So I put up a little strip, I shrunk it, put up a little strip, shrunk it, did the same for all 4 pieces, put them all together, put a straight edge, cut, flip the board around, and then installed it, right? But when I flipped it around, what I didn't realize is, like, of course, the lighter shade is now going to be installed starting there, not here. So my dumbass peeled it and went, why is it backwards? And then I put it there because it fit, and then I thought I had a piece reversed. But no, I had it right. I had it right the whole time. I just... Then I put it on. And it turned out really well. It's just a little tilted. I guess like me. But yeah, it's so I got this tinted, and then the very next day I had a car scheduled, which was a full Civic Sport hatchback. With the guy's a detailer, and he's a big fan of Obsessed Garage. So I spent 5 hours tinting that car, making sure it was the best fucking Civic that you ever saw. And what really psyched me out was he wanted the windshield. And so I was very, very, very nervous when getting to the windshield, because I was like, oh no, there's gonna be something. It's not gonna be good. There's gonna be something in the driver's line of sight. I know it. But it went really well. So we're gonna do that same technique on this one and cross our fingers that it turns out just as well. Yeah, I'm using a clay bar to help pick up little speckles and stuff. We got a lot of regulars, but we also got different people in this stream that usually don't see it, so it's cool. I use a clay bar on a lot of my streams lately. So just like a glass clay bar, I didn't know much about clay bars going into it. I still don't. I guess there's just different grades. But think of it like a wet, or not a wet, but like you can use it wet, right? Yeah, a wet tack cloth, basically. So like a tack cloth is pretty cool, but it needs to be dry and it would leave some shit behind sometimes. But with the clay bar, you spray off the glass, and then it's really, really good for like cleaning top edges, cleaning, picking up any little speckles. And then the best part is if you happen to, or like for going over the rear defrosters, it's like huge difference there. Dude, seriously thinking about getting my windshield on my A6? Bro, you gotta do it. I feel more confident about it now too. My trick for clean windshields is a lot of water. I still use some water for sure. But it's just squeegeeing. So it's what some people do kind of already, but it has to do with just squeegeeing the pattern before you peel it. And then after you peel it, I actually tried squeegeeing the liner back down to the film. And that kept the film from like moving on itself. Yeah, pretty much like any... You guys see that? Please don't tell me it did. I need a deep breath. I need a deep breath. We're gonna see. Hang on. Yeah, she's fucked. God damn. Is this gonna be like a year before we get to this windshield now? Fuck me. What was that? What are we on now? Too many Fs? Stupid ass vent visor. Get the Fs. Come on, guys. Fucking get them. Alright. So, who wants to explain what happened here? I know what happened, and I'm just really, really annoyed. So what happened on this one, and now we're unrolling on the driver's side, and you guys can see I'm so used to doing this on the driver's side. Okay, so basically what happened... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ugh. Yeah. My mistakes are for your enjoyment. No, we didn't crease it. Well, yeah, actually we did. Not. Thankfully, we almost creased it unrolling it. So what happened was this vent visor. This vent visor puts too much pressure in the center. So I locked the corners, but yeah, you're right. I didn't lock the center because usually it's okay, but obviously that was not the case. Aww. George with the $20 super chat. Thank you. Well, George just paid for the mistake. So I guess we should be happy. Bro, thank you so much. That helps. That like, so one thing that I try and maintain is like a mood or a vibe on the stream. So if I get frustrated and pissed off, right? I don't think it's gonna be like, it might be funny for a time, but if I'm just like pissed off the whole time, that's no fun. So thank you. It's just, let's focus on making this better. It's nice though that everybody is very cool with the mistake. Yeah, so this kind of shit happens from time to time. And like, there's plenty of mistakes that you guys don't see when I'm tinting. So it's definitely like, I can get through days, plenty of days without making a mistake. But, you know, there's lots of little things, right? So one of the little things that's going on right now is earlier in the day, it was warm and now it's cold. So my film is sliding all over the place a lot easier. I should have less soap in my bottle. But yeah, definitely, mistakes happen. But what's cool is like, I didn't realize how many people appreciate seeing mistakes. Whoa, what was that? Berthanus? 510, I'm sorry if I mess up your name. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Aw, coffee? Holy shit. Thanks, I appreciate it. I didn't know they had a coffee pair. I wish I had coffee right now. Coffee would be great. I don't have coffee on this stream. So I intentionally did not bring coffee onto the stream because it was already going to be late. And I had plenty of coffee today. Whoa. Do we have another one? See, a late night coffee would be amazing, but like I actually need to go get some sleep after this, so. Or at least sometime tonight. Was that another super chat? Is that what that was? Oh, it was. Thank you. Another $3 super chat. Don't forget to drink your coffee. I will take that virtual coffee. What type of soap? Somebody said they sent a video to me too. I'll look for it if I remember. If you post it in the group though, in my tint stuff Facebook group, window tint stuff, I see it for sure there. Sometimes I get a lot of messages and it's kind of hard to even try to keep up with everything, especially now that I'm trying to talk to clients and shit too. But yeah, so we're using good old Elmo lavender baby shampoo. It works very, very well. Plenty of slip. Surprised does not freeze in the winter, which is a like added bonus. I've also noticed that I think it separates a little quickly. So if you're tinting a hot day, by the next day, if you leave the water in your tank, it's all going to be pretty much useless. It's going to be sticky again. So you have to like refresh it. Why didn't you just snap the windows on the board? Was that the question? It's a curved board, and I probably could, and it'd be fine. I just haven't taken that leap yet. So I like actually snapping the windows right on the windows that they're going on, so that way I know exactly how much. But I did it on flat boards all the time. I just haven't done it on like a different curved surface yet. So it's just, we messed up this window too many times so far. So we're gonna make sure that we're 100 before going forward. You're wearing flip-flops? Yes. Because why wouldn't you? Why would you tint in anything other than good old flip-flops? You're working in water. Your feet get warm. Tried your cleaning technique, and it was the cleanest window I've ever done. Hell yeah. There you go. It's got to be quick. See, it's got to be quick, but it's also got to be thorough. I like trying to keep a balance of like ultra efficient, but make it look as good as possible. Do I like the squared off squeegee or the cropped ones? I like the cropped ones. Do I have my swimsuit on too? Yes. So the difference between the two, I'd probably rather use the cropped. No, it doesn't. One doesn't push out really more than the other one. So if anything, the cropped one, this part, it can bump like on tighter corners and stuff like that. So that's why I like the cropped versions. The reasons why we have a squared off one is I'm pretty sure they were just a little bit less expensive. That's all. I bought like, how many? I think I bought like 6 squeegees, which is like $60 in squeegees, which kind of gets ridiculous pretty quick. Oh, so my life goal now is to get a house with a pool, so we might start tinting in a bathing suit too. And then I'll just jump in between windows. So we're gonna warm this up, and hopefully she's gonna go okay. We're also moving the heat, so I should put this window a little farther down. But it's a chilly night. I'm sure my neighbors think I'm nuts. Like, why is that garage so bright? Why is this jackass yelling? Yeah, this takes a while. Isn't it cold? Yeah, it's getting kind of chilly now. It's not too bad. But it chilled out a lot today. So we went from like 60s to 90s to like 80s and 90s, and now we're coming back down to like 70s. These are like, this is an easy 20-minute in and out. I do these all the fucking time. I don't know how we can mess it up so many times. It's because we're streaming. That's why. It's because when one little thing goes wrong, an avalanche of other little things goes wrong, and then everything goes wrong. Right? That's how it goes. It's never just one little thing. It's everything. I don't know if this is dry enough. I'm worried. Stupid visor. We're gonna wet the window too before we roll it up. Okay. So it's warm. It's not exactly hot, but it's definitely warm. How did you mess with this door? Okay, we're good. Oh, just something dumb. So we rolled it up into the vent visor and we locked down the sides, but we didn't lock down the middle, and it shifted. Like it bent the middle down, so it creased. It was dumb. It was really dumb. But you know, when it rains, it fucking pours. These are like, when I get sets of doors, so I'll get these, I get Silverados, I get F-150s, Rams, 2 front doors all day long. This is usually in and out in 20 minutes. Part of the difference too is carbon. So this film is not as, how do we say? It's not as run and gun as like something like Avery or their Pro Classic. That's something where you can be a little harder with it. You can be a little bit more aggressive. Things lock down a little bit faster. Carbons can be a little temperamental. That's all. You can get a smooth process with this, but I don't have as much experience with this as like I do my good old color scale dyes. All right. Well, it's been 6 years, 10 days, 12 minutes, and we got there. Mistakes happen, I know. Thank you. We finally got there. See, it's impossible that you're always going to, how do we say it? It's impossible. I can't even think anymore. Statistically impossible that we're always gonna mess up that window, right? Eventually we're gonna get it. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that. One of these tries, we're going to get it. And we finally got it. Is the car still alive? Probably not. No, it's fine. I might not be alive. So you'll notice it's much easier for me to unroll on the passenger side, much harder to unroll on the driver's side. It's just, I'm so familiar with doing everything on the passenger side and bringing it over to the driver's side. That's just practice, repetition. Some people do it right out of the box. They literally pick up the whole box and the rollers and they whoosh, and do that. I don't do that. Everybody's a little different. Matt, what sprayer are you using? It is a little custom, but the whole setup, like, so the hose, that's all from Tint Keg. It's like an older sprayer from 50. We're doing 50 on the windshield. But yeah, like I was saying, Tint Keg is the brand for the keg. The sprayer I originally got was from 44 Tools, but it's the same sprayer that everybody else was carrying. They just only had one setup. It was with the curly hose. This stream better go to 12:30. Oh, I hope not. This is not a bedtime stream. I'll go to bed dreaming about tint. So we're doing 50 on the windshield, and I gotta pinch this really hard because it's slick. We did 20 on the sides. You guys see how close this is? Will using distilled water be better than tap water? Yeah, in theory. Should I get the regular or XL? Get the regular. It's wide enough to fit on everything. What I like about the regular soak shield is it's a little thinner, so it fits in more windshields, and that size is long enough to fit on everything. So it seems like my glass aid is starting to peel from the corners. Is it 11 here? I don't know. I hope not. Is it? Guys, what time is it? How long did that take? We went live at 9:30. How is it? Is it 11? Really? Holy sh! Oh, fuck me. What is the name of the window cleaner? What window cleaner? Is it a squeaky monkey? I could say this job took me all day to do. Dang, we are gonna be a midnight stream, aren't we? We're 24-hour stream, boys. Let's go. Can you add a darker strip over it? Yes. So there was actually that question that was asked in my Facebook group. Yeah, so my rule of thumb with tint over tint is I wouldn't hold a warranty on roll down windows. Mostly because somebody's gonna ask you to put tint over somebody else's tint. And that's something that you can't guarantee because you don't know what tint is there in the first place and if it's gonna fail. So you could do it and it'll stick. But if that film fails, you're not responsible for the film bubbling underneath it, right? So, but for like putting strips over windshield film, like that to me is perfectly fine. It's not moving. It's an added benefit. I think it's the better looking way to do a windshield strip too. Hang on. We are real quick. Let me check this. We're gonna get to the shrinking just a second. I gotta swap out a GoPro battery because I am behind. and my GoPro's gonna die. So we're gonna plug this in. RIP. Wait. No, let's do this different. Let's do this cable. Where's this cable? All right, my dudes, we're gonna install this full windshield. Y'all ready? Once this picks up something. No? Doesn't want to? Okay, we should be good. 3, 2, 1, don't die. Hey! We're good. Forehead mark from GoPro. I know, it's such a good look, especially when you're wearing the headband too. Like, this hair, oh yeah, it's super stylish. Cool, we're good. Let's put this back on. Yeah, watch this. Whoa, dudes, this is the look. All right, let's go back. Share people. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. So one of the best ways that you guys can share this stream is if you're watching on Facebook or from the Facebook page. That helps out a lot. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have the greatest to share features, so I gotta rely on Facebook for that part. Okay, so we're gonna shrink this. This is a pretty easy windshield to shrink. I got a lot of shrinking videos on the channel. There isn't a whole lot that I can say about it. Other than it's like most windows, except it's not that curved, so. How long did it take before you got good at tinting? And how long did it take? And did you have somebody teaching you? Yes, I actually had a huge benefit of working and learning. So my dad owns an automotive accessories company, and at the time, I was a detailer and getting into like electronics and replacing windshields and all that kind of stuff. I had no aspirations to be a window tinter. And then over the weekend, the window tinter quit, but it was pretty well known that he made some really, really good money there. So another company ended up hiring him in and wanting him to start a whole tint program. But I was going to aviation mechanics school at the time too. So as far as I was concerned, I was going to learn how to tint, I was going to make some money, and then I was going to become an aviation mechanic. Finished that and was tinting during all of that. He hired somebody from like his partner's son, business partner's son, was a tinter who taught himself a lot of what he knows. And then he hired him to come over and help teach me how to tint. And it took about a year. It took about a good year before I was what I would call competent. But I still had plenty of issues. I still do. Like streaming. But that's how I started. I've been doing it ever since. I think it's a hell of a career. You get a lot of independence with it, and you can set your own terms, which is really, really cool. Everybody is booked out like crazy. Our busy season has like doubled this year. So we got basically the busy season is as soon as taxes start hitting. but that got stifled with Corona. And then all of a sudden, all that backed up work. Everybody stayed home. Now everybody's coming back out. Everybody wants tint. So most shops are doing the best business that they've ever had. Oh, gotta reach for this one. All right, let's cut this out. Put a towel on the inside, get it in. How long is one roll of glass aid? 100 feet. You can get about 10 back windows or 10 windshields out of it. Yeah, just shrinking, you just learn how to speed up. It's one of those things that the more you do it, the more pressure people put on you. You know, because I'll go to the glass shop and they'll want me to get out 4 or 5 cars in a day. And then when I was tinting for other places, it was more than that. And it's like, you know, sometimes when the money's there, you gotta step up and get it. So a lot of times I would have a schedule. I'd go in, there'd be like a car scheduled for, let's say, 9 in the morning, and then 1 in the afternoon, and then another one at 2, and then another one at 4. Well, then sometimes those people, somebody wouldn't show up, and then all of a sudden you'd have 2 cars coming in at 4 o'clock at night, and they close at 6. And you've been there all day, and you're frustrated because you hardly worked at all. And now all of a sudden you have 2 full cars to do, and you got like an hour before close. Well, you just fucking grit your teeth and you power through those cars. I don't like doing things that way, but I've done them like that a lot. Did we not go through all the way? We didn't go through all the way. It looked like we went through all the way. Maybe just one little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm hung up. Oh, here. This is where we're... right there. Alrighty. So we're gonna pull this. Don't grab. Almost. Yeah, I like working by appointment too. Huh, that wasn't a super chat, but a sound went off. I wonder why that was. Interesting. Work by appointment, much better, easy to work with. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that comment was. But yeah, appointments are always good, except when you work at places where people are used to blowing off appointments and customers, okay, so people don't need to be punished, but like giving people the right to rebook with like no real consequence, you know what I mean? It allows certain people to walk all over a shop, and it can be grueling. So here I can't afford to have appointments not show up because I'm only scheduling a handful in a day. So I'm taking deposits. No, I thought I would get cold, but I'm still moving, so it's not bad. All right. Ordered glass aid? Oh. Sweet. Thank you. I hope you like it. Yeah, so this is like the OG size soak shield. This is what we're going to be using. I also have a OG soak shield towel. Best microfiber towel I've ever had. If you ever get cold, the heat gun is right there. I've used it. Wintertime, shops that are poorly heated, just turn on a heat gun and point it towards yourself, and it's the best way to do it. So we got plenty of room on this windshield too, minus a little bit here, but I'm sure these aren't that hard to take apart, just not something I've done, so we're gonna leave that in. As you can see, we got a bunch of like space on the sides, which is fantastic, both on the bottom, top, and all the way around. That makes installs much easier. How do I take deposits? I was just sending PayPal links. That's all I was doing. So I'd send them a $20 PayPal request, and most people have PayPal, and if they don't, it asks for a credit card. I'm sure there's slightly more professional ways to do it, which I should look into, but I wasn't sure, so I just started sending PayPal links, and everybody that I've asked, it's been super helpful. So it's one of those things where I don't know if you guys can catch that vibe. I'm sure some of you are very familiar with it, but my experience with talking to people so far has been like, I've been around enough people to kind of sense when like somebody is just fronting and is just going along with booking an appointment, and he has no intention of actually booking, but he doesn't want to sound cheap. Or he wants to price shop, he hasn't asked around, he doesn't know enough, so he just calls up a shop, he goes, hey man, looking for tint on my Charger, how much? And then you tell him, and then he goes, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine, okay. And you're like, all right, great. Do you want to book an appointment? Yeah, sure. And then you book him, right? And then, of course he's not going to show up, but you gave him a free opportunity to do it. So maybe he didn't want to lose it. Maybe he'll change his mind, but most likely not. So, God, I'm trying to just get this stuffed farther, but it's curling. There we go. So anyways, that type of customer, a great out for them is to then go, I gotta take, if I'm booking appointments a couple days out, I need to take a deposit, and then it'll go, oh, and then you go, do you need a little time to think about it? Yeah, that's fine. Let me call you back. And then you never hear from them again. But you gave them an out. I think some people just need that out. They're not comfortable with saying no. They don't want to like insult you necessarily, but they clearly don't want to pay your price. So, or maybe they just don't understand. So, those cases, I'm not offended. It is what it is. I give them an out. So you all ready to see either do or die on a windshield? And what the fuck is that? I see this little green jumper guy. We got a bug? I hope we don't have more. Oh yeah, what the fuck is that? Get, no. What are you? You guys see it? What the fuck is, what the fuck is that? Ew. Ugh. Get out. Sorry. R.I.P. He was gonna jump in my tent. Oh, thanks, man. This guy, oh, nice username too, with a $2 super chat for Matt's new trash can. Okay. So here's the trash can story. I went to go get the trash can. I have the exact same one here that I wanted to get. Costco doesn't sell them anymore. They sell some more elaborate group of them for like $100. I just wanted one, maybe two, but they sell like one fancy one with one little one, and they want $100 for it. And you know what? I didn't want that. I wanted the one that I already have, or something similar, because the one that I bought was like $40, and it's still like a sensor one. It's good. It's compact. It'll stay against the wall. But thank you for that. So I did fully intend on going and getting a trash can. I know I need one, but it didn't happen yet. We're gonna need probably, oh, we need the squeegee. We need the new special squeegee. Super secret, expensive special squeegee. You guys want to see this new super secret special squeegee that I've been using? You're hella funny. Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to go live earlier this week. I fully intended to. I actually had appointments. It just didn't. I had a couple interesting customers, like I talked about a little bit earlier. One, I just wanted to take a lot of special time for this one car. So I spent 5 hours on a Civic with a windshield. And then, so I wasn't going to stream that. And then the other one was was on Wednesday. It was just basically a walk-in appointment. But there's just a couple of frustrating things that happened earlier, with a couple of appointments. It was just like rough timing, and then so somebody booked one window on a charger, and then they didn't show up, so I assumed they're not coming in. And then they called, somebody else associated with them called and was like, hey, somebody told me I had an appointment here. They scheduled it for me. What time is it at? And I was like, oh, you missed your appointment already. And they're like, oh, shoot. Is there any way I can still get it done? I can be there in a couple minutes. And it's like, yeah, sure, no problem. That's fine. And then they took a half an hour to get here. So I'm already working on something else. And then, you know, it was an old car. And then the battery died. And then we had to jump start it. And then it was just like, they wanted the passenger or the driver's door stripped and retinted also. So that got added. And it was just one of those things where it's like, come on, please, no. You know what I mean? And then I was just over it. I don't know what that was. I was just over it. It was one of those days where I didn't have anything else in the afternoon. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. I don't have any more appointments. And then literally 10 minutes later, somebody else calls and is like, hey, I want my full car tinted today. Is there any way you can get me in? And I just had a hard time passing it up. But me and my my wife hung out in the garage, and we just made an afternoon of it. So it's one of those things that I did just for me. Just ordered a glass aid and other stuff. Bro, thank you. I really appreciate that. All the orders will ship out first thing tomorrow, after this gets delivered. All right, so what are we gonna do about this windshield? That's the question. So, the inside is all prepped, clean, nothing different. We use the scrubby, we use the clay bar. We need a breather. This guy. This is, I believe, from Walmart. This is a shower squeegee. I don't think you need this one in particular, but here's what we're gonna do. Let's find out. I think everybody, should have a wide squeegee for cleaning off the outside of a windshield. So I've been taking this guy, but it's not very wide, takes a lot longer. So I've been taking this guy instead, and I can sweep the whole thing much quicker. Makes sense. But we're gonna do one more thing, and I don't know if it's necessary. It's probably not. But it did help me. So I like to keep my reverse rolls pretty organized. So we do like a quarter, and then we peel it back. We spray the whole thing, get it nice and soaked, and we lay it back down, right? Super chat, $3. Thanks for the live stream. I've learned a lot. George Foreman time. Whoa. Why is everybody yelling George Foreman? Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Okay. So at this point, we would just go to the other side, right? Well, call me crazy. I've been doing this shit. I bet you there's somebody that does this already. Never seen anybody do this. I don't know if this actually helps or not, but it does keep my my film stuck down exactly where I placed it, right? It's not shifting. So when I'm rolling this up together, it stays. And some of you might think, hey, isn't that just gonna dry? It hasn't happened to me yet. So, I don't know. That's it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. You know, talking in a live stream and then doing a windshield. Can I get a super chat for cardio? More cardio. There. Oh, we got it with our finger. See, that's why I don't like peeling them with my teeth. So for like back windows and windshields, I gotta like always try and like chomp it. So yeah, let me know if you guys have seen other people do this with the windshield. I haven't yet. If yours are turning out good, cool. Maybe just the sheer act of like squeegeeing them out on the outside before you peel it is enough. But this, I don't know. I've always have them shift a little bit, like the liner starts shifting away from the actual film. I remember when Michael Scott burned his foot on a George Foreman grill. I watched The Office. It's just a light, like, shower squeegee, really. I saw it in the basement, and I was like, oh, that would actually be helpful for, like, squeegeeing all the dirt off when I go to roll the window. But then I just was like, hey, what happens when I try and squeegee the liner back down? Don't you get dust when you peel like that? I thought that would be the case for the longest time. No. If you squeegee the outside and then squeegee the outside before you peel it, seems to help a lot. But I've installed much cleaner windshields this way than any other way. Like just the reverse rolling method. It's awesome. The liner always shifts. Wait. Oh no, it's stuck. There. I gotta get a better technique for getting it started. Sorry. That's the only thing. Once you get it started though, it peels from itself very clean. And once it's going, it comes off the liner super easy. It's just, it all sticks together perfectly from where you put it down, right? So you don't have any more shifting, but as you can see, like, just trying to start that roll is not as simple anymore. But once you do, hopefully, did I put a lot of pressure? No. Yeah, I kept light pressure. But the squeegee, you have to put some pressure down on that one to get it to squeegee at all. So it just kind of like, I think there's, even if you press a little harder, it's not going to squeegee that much out in between. Like there's always going to be that little water in between the film and the glass, just like when you tint a window anyways. Michael Scott, The Office. I watched that whole show. Excuse me. How much? Oh, how much are we charging? This is a $490 job. So as you can see, we want it to look sparkling clean. And when I mess up a window, I mean, sure, I'm frustrated that it's messed up, but I want this to be the best fucking tint job ever. That's why y'all gotta get a heat box. But also get a heat box, the lamp, hold your pricing. Y'all can get it. I've proven it. Literally proven it. I've gone on my own. I'm not leveraging my channel. I'm just fucking doing my own thing now. Everybody can do this. You're deadly, bro. I guess. I don't know. Thanks. We think we're low enough. It's starting to tap. I just want to make sure I'm not going to crease. Where's my squeegee? Okay. So this is this part right here is one of the most satisfying to get to because you're in the home stretch, but also the what do we say? It's a little nerve-wracking, right? Because if you come across like a big piece of dirt or something, you're going to be very very upset at this point, because then you have to go through everything again. So as long as everything turned out well and we don't scratch film and it looks clean, we are really, really good. This is GeoShield's Carbon C2. We're just going light, making sure all the water is going out. One thing haven't noticed with this film, so like some carbons will grab the glass in particular spots and fold over. This is not one of those films. This one squeegees out pretty clean, which is very, very nice. I don't know how many times I messed up other carbon films, but it is still its own challenge. Like, it's not quite as easy of an install, but I mean, shrinks well, just a little bit slower. I need a contract with Geo. Bro, they support the channel. Looks clean. Thank you. I hope. We also have a lot of dry shrink prep on the outside that we have to clean off. So as long as it's all good, we should be good. Justice for what the fuck? Justice for George Foreman. Fucking chat trolls, man. What the fuck are you saying? I can't help but laugh because of the meme that's there, but like, considering the times, poor form, sir. Make a channel. How do you get Geo to support you? Make a channel. Okay, we gotta clean that off. What was that? Do you need a contract to buy GeoShield? No. No, you just call. GeoShield will sell to pretty much anybody. They would prefer you are a business, right? So they're not gonna ask to look at a business license as far as I know. But what they want to talk to you, to set up an account, to learn a little bit about you. And in this industry, it's a good thing. It's not to sell you something that's not right for you. It's like, hey, how much do you install in a year? Are you new? What are your hopes and aspirations? They're like, they want to teach you about window film. They take the time to educate you. They'll take the time to answer your questions. So when you call to set up an account, Jesus, I just spit on the windshield. You guys ever... Fuck me. I'm like... I have a dry mouth at this point, so I'm like talking. Sweet, good God. I need a little water. Hang on. Right on my nice, cleanly squeegee windshield. But yeah, so they want to talk to you. They want to learn about you. They want to let you answer whatever questions that you have. They're there to help. They support a lot of small businesses. Good people over there. It was classy, wasn't it? If I didn't say it, you almost wouldn't have known that it happened. But I couldn't help but laugh. Best live stream ever. Let's have this beautiful new windshield. And then let's accidentally spit on it. Fuck me. Okay. So now it's the exciting part. I haven't seen anything. So I'll point out where I would usually have speckles and stuff. Whenever I get to the end, somewhere in there is usually when things start bunching up for me, when the film would shift away, when I would have my own little contamination issues. If it's anywhere, a lot of time it's in the lower corner, which is like the best place for it to be, right? Because it's kind of out of the line of sight. But we don't want any, so the whole point is to not have that happen. The windshield probably liked it. God. Maybe it did. Maybe it's just weird like that. Chat, you're awesome. Spit shine. Ooh. Oh, we have a little piece of tint here. Heard something. I was like, hope that's not scratching whatever that is. This looks really, really good. I'm very happy with this. That went well. Burns with GeoShield is a nice guy. Good talks with him. That's great to hear. Just told him the shop I worked for and my aspirations. That's cool. He's been telling me a lot of new guys are reaching out to him. You guys have a lot of questions, and he said it's incredibly refreshing to be able to just kind of when there's new people that are eager to learn, and it's not about a debate. It's just about hey, I'm interested in film. What are yours like? Why are they priced the way they are? Are they good? What makes them good? How do I tell good film from bad film? All that kind of stuff. That's awesome. Oh no. Oh no. We got the smallest... God damn it. Hang on. I gotta take care of something. Before I lose my ever-loving mind. So we're almost there. We're almost 100, but we got one teeny little... It's thin. It's thin. That worries me. Hang on. We were almost there, guys. We're almost there. Just starting out with the reverse roll. Do you have any quick, easy tips? Do it the way that I did it. It's so worth it when it turns out right. Because I don't have any crinkles anymore when I unroll it. But it can be kind of a pain. because there's like a lot more prep work in it, and then you have to like unroll it, right? Hang on. So it's this can likely be saved here. It's long, thin hair, but it's thin, and that worries me a lot. We're sure gonna try. Fuck me. It's like, cause when they're thick, they shit on the glue. I don't know. I don't know. It's still there. It's thin and it worked itself into the glue and you just can't get it. Fuck me. I don't want to do this again. Oh, it went so well. We were there. Don't do this. Hang on. I don't think she's coming out. I think she wants to be stubborn. I can't. It's fogging up too. Yeah, we're trying. But at this point, there it is. No. Do we get it? It's thin. The thinnest ones are the worst. Oh, I can feel it. Wait, wait, wait. I can feel it now. There it is. Ooh, I got it. Hang on. Oh, fuck. We got it. Holy shit. Oh, we got it. Oh, my God. Fuck me. Holy shit. And it's, like, clean. Hell yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. I would have scrapped it. Most times I would have scrapped it at that point. So, finally got just the edge of it, picked it up, and then it was still stuck. So when the problem is, like, it was super thin, right? But if it was a thicker hair, it would have floated on top of the glue. On the, what is it? The thin ones will bury themselves like a worm, right? Because they're so small and like you can't just get it out of the it's so hard. So if it was, let me explain this. If it was down here, there's no way. It was up here so I could peel the corner back and get it out, but it was still like, oh, and you guys know it's on the fucking driver's side. If there's a problem, he's got to stare at it. Oh, I'm like, GG. There you go. That's fit. Yes, thank you. GG. Seriously emotional. if y'all know that it was gonna have to redo any of them, of course we've already had enough redos on this one. Can't send it because the customer can watch the live stream. Hey, if that's the case, and he's welcome to look at that spot. If he's got a problem, if he can find a spot there that he doesn't like, believe me, I'll redo it. Where's my glass cleaner? I have a full sedan here. I'm good. Thanks. Wait. God, where's my... Guys, I gotta organize my shelves. I don't... Thanks for everybody that's hung out this far. Good God, that was not fun. I don't ever wish for that to happen. What if I found another one at this point? Would that be too much? If it was here, if it was here, if it was like anywhere in the middle, there's no way. It's done. Because there's two, like you have to pull the film. If it was like light, yeah, you could get it. But if it was like what I had to deal with, it's too much. You're fucking with the film. You got to spray too much water. You're gonna crease it. You're gonna wear a spot into it. You're gonna like, the more film that you have to peel back, the less likely that you can save it. Because it's like a vacuum. As you're peeling it back, it can suck shit in. I don't know if anybody's seen my glass cleaner, but that would be nice. I forgot where I put it. I know it's in here. I used it. It's sitting somewhere obvious, I know it. Not there. I don't know. I'll find it. I'll find it for tomorrow when I deliver this. I gotta be up at 7. What time is it? It's 12. This took an hour. We are good. Oh, little green guy. What the fuck? He's back. He lived. Or maybe there's just another one. In the car. Second shelf. What? In the car second? Oh, I'm fucking done. I don't know. Oh. Guys, this has been a long one, huh? Again, a 2.5 hour stream. I swear to God, anytime I go live out of here, I get a 2.5 hour stream. I think you set the glass cleaner by the little film tester. Is that, did I? It's gotta be over there. I'll find it. It's fine. But it's good. Is this gonna work? Oh, what? Why did you just turn off? The battery's in it. Change the battery pack. Oh, okay, thanks. Good job, Canon. Never mind. Oh, hey! Oh my God! Aww. Oh, what a way to end. Oh, this is actually really special. So, my wife caught it. I haven't told anybody. Today is actually my birthday, June 8th. So we literally just rolled over to my birthday. And my wife, spot on midnight, happy birthday. Aw, thanks, babe. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everybody that like hung on through this windshield too. Everybody was like saying how on their toes they were. That was kind of cool then, huh? As long as we can save it. But I tell you what, like you see, there's plenty of windows that like if you crease it, they're just done. There's not a lot you can do. Happy birthday. Thanks, man. Aw. Oh, everybody's in chat now. Happy birthday. What an end, right? So I did a live stream 2 years ago now for my 30th, and I hit like 30,000 subscribers on my 30th birthday. And now we got this done. This is actually our biggest stream ever, which is really, really cool. So what a way to end the stream, huh? That was, God, I was about to rip it off. I was this close. Thanks, everybody. Woo! Now it's time to go to sleep. Yeah, right? I'm just letting all the happy birthdays filter. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, we're 65,000 subs now, which is just absolutely insane. What a crazy couple of years it's been. But yeah, this stream, holy shit, the amount of people that came into the stream, all the support that we had today, it's just insane. So before we end though, I just need a breather, right? I gotta thank everybody that super chatted, because there was a bunch of people. So let me drag this window over here so I don't miss anybody. Wow, we got a bunch today. Jay, Tracy, T-Jet, Mark, Washington, Panda, TJ, High Lonesome, T-Jet, Unknown, Mark, Solutions, Robert, George, Bethrana 510. I'm sorry. This guy, Neil. Oh, he said, oh, I wonder if I missed this one. No, I don't think I did. I don't know. Thanks for the live streams. I've learned a lot. Dude, thanks everybody. I really appreciate that. So much love. I feel all the love. So what percent did you put all the way around? So we did 20% on everything back there. So it's 20 over factory. Oh! We did 20 all the way around. Oh, well that's open, so it doesn't really do it justice. But we did 50 on the windshield, 20 on the front doors, 20 on the back over factory, so it's limo all the way around. Thank you, Lewis, for the $5 super chat. What was it? Oh, it's a super sticker. Lemon with the sunglasses. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday. Everybody's saying happy birthday. Aw, versatility. My birthday gift to you. Haha, have a good one, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dude, I really appreciate that. Dude, we got just a whole bunch. This was such a fun stream. Yeah, love that sound. Just the sheer amount of people that came in to watch and the questions that were asked and just the general vibe of the stream, it was a lot of fun. This was a really, really cool one. Well, I will heavily consider doing more late night streams then, because when I got on, I was just like, nope. We're not doing these. This is not a regular thing. But this was intense. So thanks everybody so much for hanging out. We are done. I just, so much support. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. I gotta go back inside now. We are at that point. I'm gonna have good night. But yeah, thank you again. Sometimes I don't know how to end these at this point, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. This would not be the type of stream that it was without all your love and support. So I really, really appreciate it. Here's to many, many more. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.